Have you listened to any of the Epstein stuff on
I'm
any
obsessed.
of the podcasts?
I am
fill me in.
absolutely
I haven't had
obsessed.
time to listen to any of it.
It's
is it fucking rad?
It's fucking insane how broad daylight and open they were. So
yeah, give the listeners a bit of
quick
background.
recap.
Yeah.
So this is from what I know. I haven't looked at it for a while. I might get a few things wrong, so don't quote me on it.
I don't think anyone knows. So
Jeffrey Epstein was like a multi-million billionaire guy, super, super rich. No one ever really worked out how he got the money.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I still sort of don't know how he's that rich.
Yeah, someone in New York, someone gave him a New York like penthouse that's worth $40 million for seemingly no reason. And basically...
Do they know who someone is?
Yeah, they know who gave it to him. Big, super huge investment guy. And basically Jeffrey Epstein became like, if you were a billionaire, you gave your money to Jeffrey to manage and make you more money, I guess. But he didn't really have much experience in it. He didn't really build like a huge company and then go off on his own. He was just like, for some reason, all of these billionaires are giving Jeffrey Epstein their money and not complaining about it all. And he's hanging out with royalty, celebrities. Bill Clinton went on his private
like 36
Jeffrey
times
36 times to an island that was colloquially called Sex Island or Pedophile Island, and the island was full of cameras. When they raided it, there was cameras everywhere in there. And there was like a dungeon in there that you could only open from the outside. Didn't open on the inside. Yeah.
What?
Didn't open from the inside. What do you think that's for?
That would be for beer pong with super rowdy people when you just were like, nah, boys, if you're going to play again, if we're going to a tiebreaker, it's got to be in the dungeon.
I like the theory, but I think you might be incorrect. Full of cameras and basically the theory is
it rhymes with grape. That's what happened in that
Basically,
room.
The theory is he filmed all of these elite, powerful, wealthy people having sex with children and then used that as blackmail to get information for the FBI. There's emails floating around from the FBI, the CIA, when he was arrested for sex trafficking the first time. Leave him alone. He's CIA business or FBI business. I forget which one it was.
What the fuck?
So like he's ours. Don't touch him. So the theory is, and it's not really confirmed because it's all conspiracy.
Because he killed himself.
Because he killed himself, right? The theory is
massive inverted air quotes.
The theory is he filmed all these powerful people fucking kids and then got information from the FBI, or the FBI would go to them and be like, we've got all of these photos of you having sex with kids, so we release them and you go to prison forever, or you collect information for us, is basically what they think he was doing, which is why everyone was friends with him for like seemingly no reason and giving him money even though he didn't seem to have any experience with it. Anyway, he got caught the first time and he did prison time, which was he was allowed to leave the prison whenever he wanted, and he only got a couple of years and he didn't really have to admit to anything, and then he was released. And then this year everyone in the world was kind of like, hang on a second, this guy's sex trafficking children and nothing's being done about it. So he gets arrested again and he gets in really big trouble.
Do you know what department arrested him?
No, I don't.
That's kind of like the weird thing with America is that you get all at like, so he's with the FBI, but then the CIA is like, nah, fuck this dude. Or then you've got the feds, or then you've got the Supreme Court.
Or then you have international police. Like I know the UK police are now opening an investigation to, hang on, did this guy actually kill himself? We think this is bullshit. So whether or not they'll try and fuck with the FBI or CIA or whatever. Anyway, so the second time he goes to prison, it's fucking legit. It looks real. And there's because with the internet, everyone in the world is angry about it. Something has to be done. And all these photos of him with Prince Andrew from the English royal family,
which is Charles's brother, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Him hanging out with a underage girl who says he had sex with her when she was underage, and so did Jeffrey. And all these victims have now come out. Like 30 or so people have come out and said this is what was going on. Jeffrey was doing this, and here are all of the royal people and famous celebrities and politicians involved. All this kind of stuff. Even Donald Trump was friends with him. He never went to the island, but he was friends with Jeffrey and hung out with him.
I just can't see it, man. Donald Trump.
I don't know. I
fucking can't see that cunt doing pretty much anything.
I actually don't think Trump was involved with it. I think that he was just friends, and probably my thing is like, If you're involved in that world, you fucking know what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like you would at the very bare minimum hear, hey, don't fuck kids at Jeff's house. He's got cameras. Like you would at least hear that or some vibe of it. So I feel like if you associated with him, you knew there was something going on, I feel. So it's like, I don't think if you were friends with him, you're 100% innocent, but some are more guilty than others. Anyway, he goes to prison and he says, I think people are trying to kill me. And if you Google that, can't find it anymore. That came out when he was initially arrested, and that came out. He says to his lawyer, I think people are trying to kill me. It's gone now. Can't find it on Google. You can probably find it on like DuckDuckGo or something, like one of those search engines that say they do not censor anything. Right? Yeah. And then one night, like a week after that, the guards fall asleep. Oh no, sorry. He's put on suicide watch. He tries to kill himself the first time and survives, and then he goes, I didn't try to kill myself. They put him in a cell.
Like, shh. You're just tired.
So first attempt, he tried to kill himself, probably didn't, right? Maybe survived a botched attempt, and then they put him, what's supposed to happen is supposed to go on suicide watch, 24-hour cameras, by himself, no cellmates, and then what they do instead is they give him the scariest looking cellmate you've ever seen in your fucking life. Ex-police officer who'd been done for corruption. So like the guy who would kill you. The guy who would be like, 20 million to kill a pedophile? No worries. I probably won't get in trouble. Easy. That'll look after my kids because I can't help them. I'm in prison for life anyway, so I'll get that done.
Oh, and you're going to say it's a suicide? I don't even have to murder him?
Easy.
I can do that.
Yeah. So they put him in with the world's scariest cellmate.
It's already done.
There you go. And then one night, the guards fall asleep. The cameras stop working. Jeffrey Epstein manages to kill himself in a suicide-proof cell while on 24-hour suicide watch, and they hear shrieking coming from the cell. And nothing happened.
And he killed himself.
And the whole world is gone, oh, this is clearly murder. The whole world. Everyone, the minute that it happened, when he got locked away, everyone was saying, I bet he's going to kill himself, or watch out, he might kill himself, someone's going to kill him. And I think that it's the craziest thing is like after everyone in the general public said, oh, they're probably going to try and kill him, they fucking did it anyway. So whatever he knew, because he was prepared to roll, I think, because he kind of did the first time and they let him go, whatever he knew is now gone. And how the laws work in America, case dismissed because he's dead. The case doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So none of those victims get justice. None of them can pursue and sue. None of them can pursue his estate except for civilly. So like they could sue them, but
there's no evidence.
A criminal.
Well, like where's the evidence?
Well, the only thing they could get is money. Even if there was evidence, the only thing they could get is money from his estate. They couldn't actually get someone convicted because it's like if you hit my car, I can sue you civilly, but even if I win that case, you probably won't go to jail unless the police step in and go, would you like to charge him? And I say yes. So it's like nothing happens. It's fucking crazy. Like broad daylight, out in the open. Dude gets killed after everyone says he's probably going to get killed, and now nothing's happening and no one's investigating. Why did the guards fall asleep? Did all of the cameras stop working? What about the hallway? What about the exits? What about the entrances? Nothing's happening. It's crazy.
Do you reckon that there has to be some new sort of precedent that can be made where it's like, but then again, it's like if they can pull this off, then who the fuck's gonna say no?
Well, you know what? If all of the conspiracy shit is true, and like all these politicians and royalty and all this kind of stuff, if all of that is true, and there were like presidents and the most powerful people in the world fucking kids on Pedophile Island on camera, do you want that to come out, or will it cause World War III?
That's what I'm sort of thinking with it all. Is there's got to be a certain level of ignorance is bliss, because.
Yeah.
As fucked up as it sounds, because there still
I'm kind of on the opinion of like, if you fuck kids, everyone needs to know. But I'm also like, if you fuck kids and you have the codes to all the nukes, maybe we're even.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there is a certain level of society is built on some foundational shit, and it's like in an idealistic scenario, you don't just want to go Jenga and fucking pull the bottom one out just because it's corrupt or fucking kids and doing weird shit, because then everything fucking goes. And it's like, are we better off or are we worse off?
Yeah.
And it's like, morally, we might all be able to go, fucking got ya. But then in reality, everything's fucked. Like, you have another financial crisis. And then what is worse, which is a pretty fucking gnarly thing to say. It's like when you're talking
the lesser
about
of two evils, really.
Exactly, eh? And the thing I always think about with billionaires, if you got billions of dollars, you ain't killing yourself for nothing.
You know, like, if you have $1 billion, you don't go to prison. It doesn't happen.
You can do whatever the fuck you buy the prison. You literally could buy the fucking prison. And then you go, cool, at least if I'm in here, I'll just
Especially in America. I haven't thought of that. You could
buy the prison.
If you go to prison, you could buy the prison. And if the government steps in, you'd be like, oh, I'm not buying it. The company that I control is buying it. It's nothing to do with me.
No, it's a Swiss prison now.
And then you change the rules, and like pedophiles get, free lunch and turkey dinners, and they can do whatever they want.
Dude, that's what El Chapo did.
No shit.
That motherfucker owned the prisons.
Yeah, true.
So, like, you're telling me that a billionaire with $1 billion is going to kill himself over some bullshit like child sex trafficking?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Especially
I just don't fucking buy it.
He already got done the first time. Didn't kill himself. Didn't even come close to it. He knew he was going to get out, so he told the information that he had to tell, and he got out. Maybe he called whoever was in charge of the CIA, and he goes, hey, mate, do you remember Thursday night when you fucked a 9-year-old? Let me out. I filmed it.
I do.
Yeah.
And I want to go home.
I think what happened was they raided his pedophile island and he lost all his power. They got all the tapes, and the CIA or FBI, whoever raided it, were like,
surely that shit's on a server, bro.
I don't know. It'll be somewhere, probably.
If you're like, I back up the podcast.
Yeah. I feel like if you've got Bill Clinton having sex with children,
you might
at least put it on another USB. You're like, I'll put it on a USB at least, carry it around in my wallet,
hide it in the urn that your mum's in.
You know what they found in there? They found a beautifully painted, like really good art photo painting of Bill Clinton in a woman's dress. Something was fucking going on there, and Hillary said nothing. You know what was crazy to me? When they actually asked on a daily show, like one of those news comedy shows, all these people are yelling at me. I know I'm getting the vibe right of all this information. I'm not getting any specifics correct. I'm going, the Daily Show. Maybe it was the CIA. Guys, this is not. I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm a comedian who has Twitter. Right? I'm not going to remember any of this shit. Can't even remember my girlfriend's birthday. You think I'm going to know the ins and outs of a giant global pedophile conspiracy? Fuck you. I'm getting the vibe right. Some Daily Show, right?
They paint the picture and it's with fingers.
Yeah.
Right?
They asked her the question. They go, did you kill Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
And she went, like laughed it off like it was nothing. And I thought that was fucking crazy because
they were friends.
Yes. That was like at the very least a family friend of yours.
And it was a week later or like a week and a half later. And but she did the
laughed
same.
Laughed it off, like pretending that she didn't know that guy.
She did the same. Oh, the psychopath laugh that she did after they got who'd they fucking get? The terrorism dude. Oh, anyway, she run an operation that killed one of these like kind of CIA or FBI most wanted Mustafi or whatever the fuck, Gaddafi. That was his name. And then she was like, we killed him. Did this like psychopath laugh, and I'm just sitting there going like, the fuck you do? Like, I
even
get it, but
even
like
if that's like a reprehensibly evil terrorist, it's like
and that's
laughing.
But she did the same laugh with a terrorist as she did
her trademark. I killed that cunt laugh.
Yeah, with her friend.
Yeah,
and it's like, and then this is me just talking complete garbage, but it's like, is it the same laugh you're doing because you did the same thing and you killed the dude, or like, what the fuck are we doing here?
It's crazy.
But the whole